Hello guys, my name is Afrikenyan. So today guys, I would like you people to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, continue watching my videos and kindly share my videos. So I wanted to tell you a small story about myself, a small story about how I got pressure, high blood pressure. I don't know exactly how I got it, but it happened one evening and I had a small baby. My girl was almost 1 month, 2 weeks. That's 6 weeks. And then there was this evening, I had taken my phone to church in a neighbor's house. So I took my phone, I charged the phone, and then after some time when the baby had slept, I decided to go pick my phone. So I don't know what happened because as I was going, I was happy and I never knew that something would happen. So I just went there. I told people that I greeted the people, we talked with them, we took some tea, and then I told them that I was going to pick my phone, so I want to go back home. It was almost 6 in the evening. So as I was given my phone, and then on my way home, I don't know what happened. I just mysteriously started running. I ran like a mad woman to my house. And in my house, there were people. My husband was there, and a brother of his, and another person. So I ran. I don't know what caused me to run. So I just ran. When I reached my house, I went to the kitchen. And then I started screaming. Guys, I'm telling you, I screamed almost 3 or 4 times. Even my boy, who was young then, wondered what had happened. And even me, up to now, I don't know what happened because I just ran. Reaching home, I just screamed to the top of my voice. In a few minutes, my husband was there, plus his brother, and also their friends. They were there. They were wondering what had happened to me. And even me, I was also wondering what had happened to me because I never knew what had happened. So my mother-in-law came. The people who were there at my mother's-in-law came. So they were trying to ask me what is wrong. I just told them I don't know. My head was really hitting like nothing. I had never had that beating. The head, it was like there is something that we used to have when you were young. You used to get two tops of the soda, and then you put a string and then you do like this. I know some people know that. So my head was like, it was like that thing was being done like this in my head. So they took me to my bed. I just slept. People were just looking at me, asking me what is wrong. I don't know. I told them I don't know for real. So they went, they brought some painkillers. I took the painkillers, but nothing changed, guys. So I never even slept that night because my head was really hitting. So I was just standing, sitting, going out, coming back, kneeling down, doing everything because I could not sleep. I could really not sleep. So I went to the sitting room, I sat a little, I went out, I came back, and also I had some fever. So I was wondering, what is it? I don't, is it malaria? Is it what? But you know, that headache of pressure, you cannot even sleep. If you try to sleep like this, you can't. It's like you are adding the pain into your head. So I slept. So the following morning, I was very early in the morning. My husband called a car. I was just taken to a hospital, which is not so near to my house. So we went with the baby because the baby was still very young. So we had to go with the baby. So when we went there, the nurses, you know, when you went to the hospital, they start with checking your pressure, your kilos, and everything before they just start treating you. So this nurse checked my pressure, and then she told me to relax. I relaxed for about 5 minutes. She checked again. I'm sure she was panicking. She told me to relax again, and then she checked, and she was really shocked. I could see from her eyes that she was really shocked. So the people were in the queue, but she took me directly. She took my hand and took me directly to the doctor. Even the person who was talking with the doctor was told to go out. I don't know what was it because me, I never even knew what pressure is. I never knew that pressure would get me. So guys, be careful because pressure can get anybody at any time without any really reason that really causes it. So they treated me, they gave me some tablets, some 2 tablets, and then they gave me another medicine I put here, and then they admitted me. I'm telling you guys, I never knew that it was that serious. So they admitted me for almost some hours. I slept there, and then later on when they checked the pressure, they told me that it's better now. So at that point, I was taken to the, what do we call, to the counselor to talk to me. So I had to be taken for consultation, and I never knew that one time I would go to the counselor. So they asked me, why do you want to die and leave this young soul here who is really very young, not yet even 2 months? I told them I don't know. They asked me, do you have any problem? No, I don't have any problem. Did you quarrel with anybody? No. I had nothing because I was just happy. We were even with my sister, my cousin. We were living together, and I had no problem. I didn't lack anything. But now, I'm still asking myself after this day, what really triggered my pressure, because I've not been able to get the answer up to now. So that's how my pressure started. And then again, another story. There is a day also, I was at my job. So, and then suddenly, the head was really hitting. And I had a friend who knew that I had pressure. So to me, I never knew that pressure was elevated that time because we were at work and we had no problem. So I told my friend, I have an headache. She went to a nearby shop and brought me some Panadols or painkillers. I took the painkiller. The head was really hitting very hard. So I told her again, I'm not getting better. And to me, it never triggered to my head that it's pressure. So she told me, in the evening when we are going home now, she told me, let's go through a chemist for us to check the pressure. When we went there, we asked the person. He told us he can do the pressure. So he welcomed us to the back room. So we went there. Here, when he measured my pressure, he told me to relax. After some time again, he repeated. He told me to still relax. At that time now, this person was shocked. You would see. You know, me, I never knew it's this serious. So he was really very shocked. He told me now, have this medicine. He gave me some 2 tablets also, small 2 tablets. When I took these tablets, he just asked me first, can you go to town now? I told him no. And then to a better hospital, because that was a chemist. We were just going to get our pressure level. So he told me, he gave me those 2 medicines. So when I took these medicines, I wanted to pay. He told me, no, don't pay, just to go. Pray God. Tomorrow morning, the first thing you should do, just go to the hospital. So, again, that night I never slept. I'm telling you guys, I never slept. For those people who have high blood pressure, you know how it is. When it starts hitting your head, you will never sleep. You will just wander until morning. So I got up very early in the morning. I went to town. So, the hospital that I was going is upstairs. So I went there. And in this hospital, usually when you go, you know it's normal. They always take pressures, even if you have it or not. So I went, I took my, my kilograms and also my pressure. And then this nurse who was taking the pressures was really terrified. You know, it's always, you are given a paper that is written your kilograms and your pressure. She never gave me. She posted the results directly from the computer to the doctor. And as I was still now trying to put on my sweater, because I had removed my sweater for the pressure to be measured, the doctor was there. He wanted to take me. So the doctor took me to his room. Also, past all this queue, he took me to his room. He treated me. He injected me. And then he put me again on, he admitted me for some hours. So after now I have relaxed, they also repeated and the pressure was lowered again. And then the doctor now started talking to me. He asked me, how are you? I told him I'm good. And then he told me, what problem do you have? I told him, I don't have any problem. He was asking me if you have quarreled with someone, if there is any problem. I was telling him that I don't have any problem. So the doctor told me, do you still see? Or is it blood? Or do you have blood effusion? Or do you still see? I told him I see properly. He told me, who brought you here? I told him I came alone. He was really shocked because he told me it was at a point where it was really, really dangerous. Because if I would fall down at that time, I would be finished. So the doctor was really terrified. And he told me, do not leave your medicine ever. I had not left, but I don't know, sometimes it just elevates without any genuine reason. So guys, I was telling you these stories because sometimes, let me tell you a story of another person. Sometimes when you have headaches, frequent headaches, do not ignore. Just go and check your pressure, because sometimes you ignore and you don't know that you have pressure. So because I was telling you this because I have a friend also. We work together. So one day, this woman, she tells me that she has frequent headaches. Every night she has frequent headaches, but she takes painkillers. So one day as she was sleeping, she took the painkiller and the pain subsided and she slept. So when she slept, in the morning, she felt her pillow was wet. When she saw there was blood, a lump of blood in the pillow. So she decided to go to the hospital. So her husband took her to the hospital. When they reached the reception of the hospital, she told me that she was wondering because when they measured her pressure, they just brought the trolley to take her. She was walking with her legs. But now at the hospital, they would not allow you to walk again. Because if you fall down, that will be the end of you. So they brought a trolley and they took her and they treated her. And luckily enough, they told her that it was better because the blood oozed as through the nose as a nosebleed. So that was her safe side because that helped her so much. If the blood had passed it in the head, it would be something else. So guys, if you have some headaches, if you feel blood effusion, or you get tired easily, kindly check your pressures, because and other diseases also, because you might be having that disease and you do not know. So regular checkups are really good. And if you happen to be having pressure, try as much as possible not to overthink. Try to avoid stress so much, and do not ever leave your medicine at home when going anywhere. Kindly carry your medicine wherever you are going. Pressure also is a very, very dangerous disease. It's not an easy disease. So kindly, when you are going anywhere with your and you are taking the prescription for the high blood pressure, kindly do not leave it. And if you hear a slight headache and you are near any medical or any chemist, just go and just check your pressure. So guys, that's my story about my pressure. I hope you guys will continue praying for me, because I would really like to escape this, because now these days my head is numb this side. I don't know why. I don't know if it's this pressure or something, but I am really praying God that this pressure gets away from me. I'm trying as much as possible to do whatever I can do so that this pressure can't get out of me once and for all. So guys, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, share my videos, and continue supporting me by watching my videos and sharing my videos to friends, and sharing through social medias like Facebook, YouTube, not YouTube, Instagram, and WhatsApp. So guys, after there, that's the end of our video today. Thank you so much.